You know, this is a really nice song. I was looking for like a YouTube playlist of like nice Super Mario Galaxy songs. And then I remembered, hey, when did this game came out? Mario Galaxy. Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, that's right, 2007. Oh boy. But hey everybody. Here's a little something that I wanted to do. How are you doing, by the way? So I saw the movie yesterday, and I was thinking, hey, I want to talk about it. I have some thoughts. I have my opinion. And I figured I can, I can share what I think. Maybe some of you guys might enjoy what I'm about to say. But yes. This will be first... What's it called? Like a non-spoiler review. And at some point when I'm like talking spoilers, I'll let you guys know. Oh, that's adorable! A big crossbar. With the little tiny hands, the little paws. Is this a new PNG tuber? Yeah, Omzi, that's what I was like, that's what I was, yapping about for the last couple of weeks. But yes, anyway. How's the music, by the way? Okay, let me get this off screen. I came prepared, look at this. I hope I'm not gonna like get demonetized while like having this like play in the background. But yes. What song are we listening to specifically? Give me a second, let me check. This one is World 4 from Super Mario Galaxy. Let's get the easy part out. How did you feel about seeing Bowser flex on the big screen? I mean, I knew it was coming, so I was like, hell yeah. I gotta be honest, there was a lot of Bowser in this movie. Like, non-spoiler. Oh, I love this song. Non-spoiler, but like, so much Bowser. Freaking loved it. I just realized I made a mistake. A big mistake. Because I'm wearing my hoodie. It's way too hot. Hold on, let me take off my clothes. That is way too hot. I forget how hot I get as soon as I like press the button because it's like, oops, I'm live. Anyway, so yeah, I saw the movie. A little bit ridiculous because the only time my friend and I had like time to watch the movie together was basically yesterday, like in the afternoon. We went to like a cinema, like a new cinema, and they showed it in like the biggest cinema in like the entire town, like in my entire city, and that was sure, that was quite an experience. We were like 6 people in the entire cinema. It was funny. Very silly. Yeah, Rosalinda. Rosalina was in the movie too. Yeah, I remember. So, all in all, I liked it. It was a fun experience. Probably because there were no children. I liked it. It was fun. It was, honestly, it was more like eye candy. It was more like eye candy than just like, like big ass storytelling, like, the classic, like, oh, absolute cinema. I knew what I was like. I expected, I expected an ever so... Why is it like... Hold on, is it like slow? No, it's normal playback speed. The one thing that I'm gonna say is I am still like so angry about the fact that they spoiled the fact that Star Fox, like Fox McCloud, is in the movie. I kid you not, I was like in the movie theater. You know, they did like this whole thing where they like showcased him, like they like told his like little backstory and stuff. And I was like, why did you spoil this? I was looking to my friend and we both like agreed like this was so stupid. Why couldn't you be like, hey, I mean that's why I'm like going to the movie, right? To get like surprised. So anyway, the characters were fun. Yoshi was very adorable. I still can't get over the fact that it's like Donald Glover. It's so funny. Like I love his work. I love Childish Gambino. I love his music. And it was so silly. Like hearing him go like Yoshi. Very, very silly. That Star Fox 2D animation was awesome. I want to know who did this. I need to like find out who like drew this, because that was like amazing. Trailers and spoilers are getting ridiculous. Yeah. To be fair though, it's Nintendo. It's like, you know, one of the biggest franchises. I feel like them trying to like keep things like secret is like probably impossible. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna like show the trailers in the back. Mario's like completely hidden behind my belly. Awesome. Okay, let me like talk spoilers for a bit. Hold on, I need to like write. If you haven't seen the movie, go away now, because I'm gonna like talk spoilers. And I don't want you guys to like get spoiled by me, so as soon as this movie's like gone, as soon as I'm like gonna stop like talking about spoilers are gone. So Project Hail Mary, and my friend said, yeah, spoiled from the trailer, so I went back and watched it and they give the entire story away. Good thing you say that, because I haven't seen the movie yet and I want to see it, so thank you so much for like keeping me like spoiler free. Also, by the way, can I just say, freaking, I gotta be honest, like I didn't like Bowser Jr.'s eyes at the start of the movie. They kind of grew on me. At some point I was like, okay, you know what? Please watch it, it's good. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So yeah, I'm gonna say hi quick, don't want to get spoiled. Don't worry, I'm gonna stop like talking about like the movie in a bit. I just wanted to make like a quick little like sequence and stuff. So story-wise, can anyone tell me why? I don't know, I kind of felt like this movie lacked in tone? Does that make sense? Like, it felt like, here's this thing happening, now this thing is happening, now all of a sudden Bowser Jr. is happening, now all of a sudden like, Bowser's like, you know, walking around with the others, now they're in space. I felt like this whole scene, like in the casino, by the way, Wart, freaking love that dude. I was glued to the screen when I saw him on screen. Same goes for like Bear Bowser. There's like a ton of like good Bowser screenshots. I cannot wait for this movie to like come out in like, you know, HD so I can like take a bunch of fan service trip. Exactly. It's, to be fair, like once again, it's, you know, it's Nintendo. They have their IP. They did a lot of like, hey guys, look at what we've got. They showed like a lot of like, there was a lot of Mario Wonder in there. There was a lot of like Mario Odyssey in there. Okay, this is like heavy spoiler, but at the end, Bowser has his like, oh, by the way, really quick. This is like the only time that I felt like this movie is like Mario Galaxy. Like this part. But this was like the only time where I felt like, oh, they're doing the Galaxy movie. Because this movie was basically Mario Wonder Odyssey, 2D, Mario Maker, Super Mario Bros. 2 and 3, like all mixed together in a blender. Which once again, it felt like, you know, it was nice to look at, but gotta be honest, also has Paper Mario characters. That whole sequence of Bowser doing his, you know, his like, what's it called? Oh, this is a good screenshot. Bowser doing his like little goodnight story. That was so adorable. I love that. Also like so exaggerated with him like having this like Planet Bowser costume on. That was so fun. The fuck you forgot Rosalina existed speaks volume. Here's the thing. There was a scene in the movie where Peach, I don't know, like she went into like Rosalina's house and she looked at a book and then she found out, oh, you know, like, oh, spoilers, they're sisters. And there was nothing afterwards. There was like a hard cut to Planet Bowser. That's what like immediately like caught my eye in the movie theater. I was like, oh, this is weird. Like, there's nothing. She didn't like say anything. She didn't like, you know, go to Mario and like, hey, by the way, Rosalina is my sister. She was just like, boom, and then hard cut to like Bowser Jr. I don't know, doing his like boomsday device. I love the scene with Macro Falco when he got the mushroom power up. Nom, I wish. Listen. Here's the thing. This movie felt so... Here's like stage 2. And stage 3 will be, you know... Let's put more things into this movie. Let's put more things. Let's make a Super Smash Bros. Movie. So I'm kinda excited. Asatari, hi! Also, can I just say this? I kinda like... I wouldn't say I got excited, but there was a scene where like Bowser wanted to get like crushed by Mario and then he like actually like crushes him with his foot, and I was like, the only thought that I had is like, yep, some of my friends will like this a lot. Some will like very much enjoy this. Once again, this movie had more Bowser than Rosalina. She was at the start, the kiss scene. Jesus, the kiss scene was so good. I loved it. Hold on, let me see if I can like find a good shot of... There we go. Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, the kiss scene was... I wish it would have gone like even longer. I would have loved it. But yeah. What do you guys think? I'm guessing like since you watched the spoilers right now, you probably saw the movie. I want to hear your thoughts. So I can also like drink some water real quick. I have not seen it. Tari, what are you doing? I'm spoiling. Go away, sure. Unless you don't care, which is also fine. Good visuals and music, meh plot. I agree. I kind of wish they could have done like more with the plot. And maybe, you know, focus more on the galaxy aspect of the movie and instead of like, you know, throwing like... I jokingly like said to my friend like, hey, by the way, are you ready to like look at the screen and like constantly like grab each other's like t-shirts and be like pointing towards the screen and go like, oh, I know this guy. I know this character. That's the monkey from Mario 64. He steals stuff. Like, you know, this sort of stuff. Jokes on you, I didn't. I'm not a big moviegoer, so I don't mind getting spoiled. That's fine. The story was trash. Because they screwed up Bowser's character arc. I'm just interested how they handle his look in the next movie. Is he going to stay the Bones version of him? Or is he going to, like, you know, get his flesh back, I guess? I'm curious. It was a 7-year-old screaming and running all over the place when I was watching it, so that didn't help my experience. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think something similar happened to me when I was watching the first Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse movie. That kind of... yeah, that kind of like ruins the vibe. It's like, why are you in here? Go away, child. I need Bowser to his muscular self. I need Bowser back to his muscular self. Real. I mean, honestly, look at this guy. See, also, by the way, seeing like this scene on like a big screen. This... I freaking love the way he looks in this. He's so adorable. But yeah... I gotta be honest, I watched the movie yesterday and I can't remember... There's nothing like very memorable about it, you know? The post-credit art Bowser means here. Oh yeah, I saw him. Didn't he like draw a picture, or like painted a picture of him with like a bunch of characters like holding on to him? But yeah. Once again, like, visuals were awesome. Still, there's like sometimes the scene, I think where it like clicked for me the most was when they were like in the desert inside like the pyramid and they did this thing here. Hold on. Yeah, exactly this. I was like mesmerized by like the dust falling off the debris. Like, look at this stuff. These movies look amazing. I just wish there was like more, you know, more depth to it. Hoppers, for example, was like... Hoppers was so unhinged. It felt so like refreshing, honestly. Yeah, illumination art is peak. Yeah, just shallow. Bowser was holding Peach, punching Mario. Rosalina and Luigi were holding onto his legs while he was stepping on Kamek. Oh yeah. I remember now. Yeah. My friend said he liked the first one better. Cause I don't know. The first one I kinda like, oops, my mic. Yeah, slapped my mic there for a second, sorry. I kinda felt like the second one was more grounded, which is ironic because, you know, like galaxy and space and stuff. But yeah, this one was more like, hey guys, check out this character. Hey guys, check out this character. The first one had more story. Once again, characters did stuff one after the other, like plot after the plot. There was nothing like really like holding this like entire scene. Like, for example, when they were like on this planet and Mario and Luigi like turned into like the babies. Reference the movies. Kinda. Yeah, there's like scenes, like entire parts, you could just like, you know, take out. The baby moment was so random. Here's a fun fact. My friend actually like stood up and like went to the restroom during this part. Because when he came back, he said like he had to like piss so bad. And he knew that this like scene will like take probably like 5 minutes or so. And he was right. He like came back the moment they like turned back into like their like normal selves. Also, Luigi is like a freak. He was like licking this dinosaur's eyeball. But yeah. Once again, it kind of felt like, hey, okay, we take this stuff from this movie, we take from this game, we take this stuff from this game, we take this stuff from this game. Kind of hoped more, you know, more grounded, but then again, I think they kind of like shot themselves in the foot, because, you know, every one of us plays these games like we have like different connections to these characters, you know? Like, for instance, I love Bowser. I'm like, you know, big Bowser fan. Mario for me is like the guy that I, you know, play. I do like the wahoo and I do the jump. And it's so weird to like see him getting like a personality, or like getting like a stamp, like boom, you're Crispy Rat now, boom. Jack Black, Bowser, boom. So they put so much like plot, or like so much like I did like Bowser Jr. because he was just like a freak. he had like an entire army. I don't know, it was fun. Once again, like a fun movie to watch, but at the same time, it wasn't worth like $16. Also, yes, I had to pay $16 because we watched it in like the biggest movie in the movie theater. They rather make references to many games as they can, rather than have a coherent story or character. Yeah. Well, we'll see how like things go. Hold on, let me like read what you just wrote. Also, yeah, the fact that like Bowser became like quote unquote like evil again at the end of the movie, it kind of felt like they had to like go this route, because you need like an antagonist in these in these games and in these movies. So yeah, and I don't think that many people know who like Wart is, and they didn't want to like, you know, be like, hey, okay, what if we spoil, or what if we like tease the next like big enemy, which will be I don't know, like evil antagonist from another Nintendo franchise. Like imagine what's his name, Wolf from like Star Fox. That would be cool, but at the same time I feel like you would have like kids go like, who is this? Ward was neat antagonist for the brief time he was in. He was fun. He was fun. I'd rather have him sabotage his son-in-law. This, you see, this could have been like a fun plot point. Worth it for the flex scene though, yeah. Okay. My honest thoughts. Yeah, I don't know, it's a movie I would like recommend for somebody who wants to like, you know, spend like 2 hours watching a movie. And like maybe like who are fans of Mario, because I feel like there's a lot of like parts, a lot of like references, a lot of references, but the music was amazing. I like the fact that they used a lot of like those like those classic like sound effects, like the Lumas, their little and whenever they like, use like the, what's it called, like the star portals, they did like the sounds when you like shook the Wii remote. Remember that one? But yeah. The Bowser bedtime story was so cute. I gotta be honest, if it was cute, but at the same time I felt like I want to know how like Miyamoto felt like watching this. Because it's like, you know, it's his like creation, it's his baby, and now there's like so much more like character to this character. You know what I mean? The Odyssey Dragon was cool. I wished he had more screen time. It was kind of ironic that Mario got like the, what's it called, like the flying mushroom from the first Galaxy right at the end of the movie, because that's like what happens in the game as well. That was kind of funny. I like that. Anyway, I'd rate this movie 2 crispy rats out of 3. But yeah, let's get these spoilers. Also, this guy, this freaking Luma, adorable. Okay, how do I? There we go.
Welcome, new galaxy.
Okay, what the heck? Was that already the ending of the music? Ah, never mind. The advertisements for the parents' control had Bowser with his son. Bowser being a good dad is canon. Yeah, that's true. He is like sweet and adorable. Also like the, what's it called? The fact that he was like super like big with like Luigi and he hated Mario. that was a fun little thing. Like them having a book club and stuff. Okay, I'm spoiling right now. I'm setting everything up. Hold on, give me a sec. So I'm gonna leave the music on. This is nice. Okay. I'm not talking about the movie anymore. It's time to draw. Let me just... this right quick. Let's change it from... there we go. 1K followers, special part 2. I just had 30 people listen to me yap about a movie. That's cool. It's part 3, silly. No, that's... oh. I mean, no, you know what? You're right. But for the people watching, this will be part 2. Why is this so loud now? Neon Booth, hey, hi. I just finished yapping about Mario. Otto Bear, hey, welcome guys. Okay, so let's talk art. Let me show you guys something. I finished the Baloo bear. The Baloo drawing. Voila. Here he is. In all his glory. Mario from the indie video game Mario and the Brothers. Hell yeah. But yeah. Here's the wallpaper. I have finally finished what I started. I even made some... hold on, I even made some slight changes with his like hues and like contrast and saturation and stuff. Because I was like so like happy with how it looked. Let me just show you what I mean. Because this is what it looked like earlier. I'm not entirely sure if it comes... you can see it, like he was very gray. And I tested it out on my phone and it didn't look so good. So like, you know, I tweaked the art. I tweaked the colors a little. Your art changed. Your art changed me. Oh, you guys are so sweet and so silly. So let me like get rid of the... there we go. But yeah. Now that you guys are here, are you guys ready for the second part? Or, just like Nom said, the third part of my surprise? So this will probably be, I gotta like do some like changes behind the scenes. And I'll probably post this one on the weekend. So you guys can like, you know, use it. It's probably gonna be up on my Patreon either this Saturday or Sunday? I gotta check back later. But it will come out like officially on my Twitter and Blue Sky probably like around next week. So yeah, no need to like just subscribe because of that. I just wanted to say like I have it, you know, like already like prepared, but it's not gonna be like an exclusive thingy. It'll come out, so yeah. I'm doing like a thumbs up even though you guys can't see my thumb. How am I supposed to flaunt? if I get it on the weekend. I mean, you could like take a screenshot now and use a what's it called, like a crusty JPEG. That's nah, don't do that. Okay. Alright, you guys, it is now time for big reveal number 3. Are you guys ready? I want to see some hype. So Deadfish, hey, welcome, first time chatter. I'm gay and also ready. Tari, yeah. Okay. Let me introduce you to the big gay couple. I can see it. Okay, so the thought behind this one was I wanted something like sweet and sincere with Bagheera and Baloo. And I was thinking like what's something like very sweet a couple could do. And I was thinking about something, you know, like just in the bathroom. Baloo is brushing his teeth and Bagheera is like, you know, next to him. They're just waking up. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna draw. As a fun fact, this is how my bathroom looks. Like this is my lights. Okay, the light bulb is like I made that light bulb up, but this is like how my apartment looks, like how my like bathroom looks, even to the soap. But yes, today I will be focusing on these two cuties. Just gotta make them a little bit more invisible. What a weird start to a stream, right? Like I'm feeling like I need to get the man to do this with. Absolutely. Ah, this song. How nice. Enough, Mario. It is now time for chill bear vibes. But yes. This is what I'm gonna draw for the rest of the day. We'll see how long I can go. So yeah, stick around if you're feeling comfy. Just like those two. So I need to like, honestly, it's so good to be back. Like I was waiting to draw just to like, you know, get back into like the rhythm of things. It's so much fun. Chased away, Twitch just asked me if I would like allow your what's it called, the thing you wrote in chat, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Anyway, how are you guys doing on this fine Thursday? Are you guys enjoying yourself? Great. Well, that's great. Grab a snack, maybe make some tea, because I'll probably be here for like 1 or 2 hours. You were playing Fallout New Vegas. Okay, what's your favorite like radio song? How am I? I'm good. I was kind of like looking forward to streaming today. The Jingle Jangle one. I love that one. wanna know my favorite one? It's the guy with the big iron on his hip. I love that song so much. It actually like inspired me to listen to like the entire album. Got some good songs. Marty Robbins is his name, I think. I remember my what's his name? My former like roommate used to play Fallout New Vegas on my Xbox, and whenever that song came up, I was like singing along. But whenever, you know, like big iron on his hip, I always sang like big eye on his dick, because that's the, you know, that's the appropriate way. I am 28. It's such a hard game to run on PC because it constantly crashes now. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of that. As long as you can like stomach it. Do you guys want to know like a game I want to play again at some point? Freaking Mirror's Edge. I haven't like thought about that I haven't thought about that game in like such a long time, but I remember vividly like watching my brother play it, and I was so amazed. Like this is a video game? What the? Okay, I need to do these like another way. Isn't there somebody who's like making something that kind of looks similar to Mirror's Edge? Did I see that correctly on the internet, or was that just me like hallucinating? You might be thinking of Dying Light. No. I think it was like a game that looked very like from the visuals, very similar to Mirror's Edge. Because I know Dying Light is a little older. Yeah, it's kind of like a zombie platformer, right? Okay, one of his ears looks different than the other. I think it's because this part needs to be a little bit more like this. Maybe not that far off. We're getting there. Give me a few minutes, I gotta like warm up again. Which is why I had to like take off my hoodie. Okay, chat, here's a question. What's your favorite... What's a video game you played as a kid that kind of like... you know, like, stuck with you for a while? For either, like, good or bad reasons. I'm curious. Lego Batman 1. First game I ever really completed 100%. Look at you. God damn.
That's quite a lot of work, isn't it? I remember we played it. We played one Lego game at some point at my not at my parents' place, but like at my place back then when I still had a roommate. It was kind of fun. Co-op games, you can like just like throw somebody a controller in towards them and be like, hey, play with me. So much fun. I played a lot of Super Mario 1. It's a game I want to like play on stream at some point. Just for the sake of like Super Mario. I remember I had it on my Game Boy. And I love that. Love playing it. Pokemon Red for the Game Boy Pocket. I used to have a friend back in school that that had a Game Boy Pocket, and he bought. I don't think he like did he lend it to me? I think he lended it to me, and I was like so devastated when the time came and he wanted me to like give it back to him, because I fell in love with this game. I fell in love with the console. It was just so silly. Also, by the way, don't look up how much like these nowadays cost, because it's ridiculous. I'm like, I just want to play, I don't know, Mario Party. Let me play Mario Party Game Boy Advance. His nose needs to be a little bit more rounded up here. I don't like how this looks. Not one bit. Yeah, we're getting there. Game Boys are very expensive, sadly. Here's the thing, I bought a what's it called? I bought a Game Boy DMG, I think it's called, like the first one. Somebody like modded it, and it was all black, and it had like a backlit screen, and you could like change the colors and stuff. It was so fun, but I think so I'm like having struggles with this nose. I'm gonna come back to it later. I had to sell it. I had to sell it because I needed money, and weirdly enough, like weird story, but the guy who bought it, I googled his name, like his PayPal name, because I was like curious, and I found out like where he like works at, and there was like a transparent PNG cut out of himself. So I like downloaded it, and ever since then I have this guy just like laying on my PC. There we go. You can buy unofficial ones for cheaper. I do have a... I think it's an Aeon Odin 2? Is it just Odin? Stalker Jen memorizing the face. I was curious, okay? But yeah, I have an Odin 2 where I sometimes occasionally play GTA San Andreas on it. For like a bunch of minutes, and then I get bored. I could play my GBA games on this, but that means that I need to like figure out how to like get more games onto the system. Plus, right now I'm not feeling so like. I don't know. I'm kind of more in like a. I want to like stream mood, you know. Also, look, nipple. Twitch, please. Do not ban. These are the nipples of a bear. You got a new XL, Nintendo DS New XL, once the Switch original released. It's kind of awesome. Still have a bunch of DSs laying around in my basement, and they kind of like, I don't know, like collecting dust, growing moldy. I remember there was a time where I played a Super Mario 64 DS on the DS. I had a lot of fun. Just like actually trying to collect the stars. Man, those are some like tough stars to get. I didn't want to talk for a bit so you guys could see my toe, my beans wiggle. It's also getting harder and harder to be able to even use old consoles with TV changing input ports. Here's the thing, I have a old CRT TV next to my, like, you know, like a little bit newer TV. And playing games on this thing is like, first of all, you turn it on, tinnitus overload. Its loudspeakers are like damaged. So if you, hold on. Okay, do you have the music from like Ocarina of Time in your head? Like when it starts, like when it gets a little like higher, it gets like super crushed. Like to a point where it's like vibrating. Like the air surrounding the TV is just like vibrating from this like bad audio quality. Oof. That's some bass you got? Yeah. I could use it to, like, you know, get on my neighbor's nerves if I feel like it. Which will probably be soon again. You have a Spider-Man CRT. Hold on to this thing for as long as you can. So I can have it. No. I remember, guys, do you remember freaking Toys R Us? They had like a Cars CRT TV. And I found that like so funny back then. The goofiest shit. Not entirely happy with how his like moves look. So I'm gonna work on his hand first. There's a Winnie the Pooh CRT-TV. No joke. When I looked over to the chat, I thought you wrote William the Pooh. I was like, who is William? William the Pooh. It's like Willem Dafoe's like evil twin. Or actually the good twin. Spider-Man. Okay, how do I like draw his fist correctly? So I was at the gym today and I kinda think I had a good workout. Ooh. My chest just hurt the moment I said that. What the heck? Nah, I think I had a good workout. Because I definitely feel tired. Like right now, the moment I like started drawing, I realized like, oh wow, wait a second. My energy is a little low. That's okay. To be fair, I just wanted to like go online for like for a few minutes. Just like yap about the movie. Hey chat, can I vent for a second? Hashtag vent. Maybe not vent, more like a rant. Cognitive response from the PAX. No real. Lay it on us. Okay, so basically, yesterday after we like watched the movie, I was suggesting like, hey, to my friend, like, hey, do you want to like, you know, sit down next to the water and maybe like, you know, take in a little bit more of the sun, maybe like, you know, talk about the movie, because that's always fun. And he had to like unfortunately leave because he had other plans, and it was kind of, you know how I am, guys. I kind of like talking about like stuff after I watch it with friends. Touching grass denied, yeah. Like imagine you watch like you watch something with a friend and all they do is like, okay, bye. We had like a few minutes to like yap about the movie in like the subway, but that was basically it. Friends having more friends. Here's the thing, he wasn't I think he was like going to like play football. So yeah, basically because of a hobby he had to like leave, which is fine. But at the same time I was like, I wish we had like half an hour to just like yap about the movie. But I got what I wanted. I got to yap about the movie on stream. So I am feeling good. Unlucky. Yeah. You'll get used to it at some point. It's like, I don't know. Growing up sucks because like more and more people, like more and more like of your friends are just like, hey, do you want to hang out? Yeah, let me check my journal. Let me check my calendar if I have like time in the next 2 months. It's like, buddy, please. I could like literally like drive to your place and we can just like hang out for 2 hours or so. Yap about us next time you meet him. Here's the thing, I don't... Here's the thing, chat. I'm keeping that I'm like streaming, the fact that I'm streaming, and keeping it like secret to my like IRL friends, because I want this to be like my... I don't know, I want this to be like my own thing, you know? I don't want this to turn into, hello, your mom follows you on Instagram now, kind of thing, you know? Hey sweetie, I saw that you like wrote the F word in one of your like Instagram posts. Are you sure about that? Like some of my friends know that I'm a furry, that I draw what I draw. And you know, they go on with their lives. They don't care basically. And that's nice. Because I don't want them to care. As long as it's, you know, like, as long as it's like a respectful I don't care. And not a, you know, like not stereotypes, what's the word? Prejudice. Yuck. This sort of stuff, you know? In conclusion, I have great friends. I just wished we could do a lot more often lately. That'll be cool. I'm actually gonna hang out with some friends this weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. Man, making plans is fun. As long as they, you know, like, come to life. And don't get a rain check. It's kind of nice to have something you're like passionate about, and it's like legit. You're doing this out of like legit like passion. Like, okay, I'm making money with like drawing and stuff, which is fine, which is awesome, because I want this to be like, you know, the way I make money, so I can draw more, you know. And I don't want like everything to be like, because occasionally, you know, when I meet like new people, they always ask like, hey, what do you do for a living? And then I tell them like, hey, I'm an illustrator. And the next question is like, oh, do you have an Instagram? Or can you like show me your work? And I'm like, yeah, no. Here's a trick you can do. Or that's what I usually basically do, is whenever somebody like asks me on my socials, I just like give them my, I don't know, I give them my Instagram, or my, you know, once again, my Instagram where like only my friends follow me, and I like never post stuff on there, but I tell them like, oh, I'm gonna start posting there. Don't you just wait. Don't you wait. Just you wait. That's the word, yeah. Spoilers, it will never happen. But they don't have to know. How are we doing on the belly? Let's see. Almost perfect. just you wait until you have a grand reveal by selling at a con and they come by. They're not very... It's a thing. Like, I invited some of them over to like a con that was like happening in my city a couple months ago. And they were like, you know, they were quote unquote busy, but I was like, I don't know. It's like once in a lifetime. Not once in a lifetime, but like, you know, once in a year. Looking good. Thank you, Kumanti. Kumanti. Jesus. All I can think of now is Yoshi's like voice sped down, slowed down. Bring. Ah. I don't know why. Funny. Man, getting his like belly shape is a little hard. Great belly, thank you. Jan selling at a con. Here's the thing, I was thinking about doing this year, but I have a few friends stopping by around that time and I want to be like, you know, hanging out with them and stuff. I don't want to like put too much pressure onto myself. Maybe next year. Because then also probably all this like freelance stuff is hopefully like settled and I have like maybe a little bit more money that I can like spend on things that I can, you know, sell. So that would be cool. I do love getting to know new people, especially like cons. I kind of want to draw more stuff first that I can like sell at a con, because I don't feel that I have like so much stuff that is like worth selling. Does that make sense? Also, I gotta like turn on the freaking light in my room. It is getting dark. Here for good old sake. Put another reference down here. Let's see, it's kind of like this. Voila. You know what the people want. I wanna give you guys enough so you guys can like, you know, have a fun time watching, but also like listen to me yap. I want this to be like a very like relaxing experience for you guys. So, Eccentricity, thank you for the tier 1 sub. My goodness. You weren't kidding. They basically like told me yesterday like, I'm gonna sub to your channel. And I'm like, nah. What color's your underwear, Baloo? Lol. Hey, yeah, I get that reference. Here, let me show the artwork to it. Immediately gets banned. In your words, the goods. Heck yeah. that's perfect. Just flash his ass real quick. Yeah, I bet if like somebody from Twitch like watches this and is like, yeah, okay, it's okay, because he like just flashed it like very quickly. I'm sure they'll be fine. Uh-huh. You got a 1K follow, let's go. Yeah. They did like a big stream TM like 2 days ago where I revealed this new character. Like this new, like, you know, PNG tuber. He is now taking in more of my screen than before. Isn't that awesome? More subscribers, more of the screen, it only makes sense. I think you're onto something, Captain Redbones. And with enough subscribers, Jen takes the shirt off. I think I'm at like currently 92 subscribers. So let's say if there's like, I don't know, like, if we get to 100, maybe I can take the shirt off. You should take the pants off. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna try to get his... Oh, never mind. Perfect. His chin is perfect. Personally, I think the fact that the shirt is failing at its job is good enough. Listen, my boobas are just like way too big. I apologize. Oh, apologies. Sometimes more clothes is better than less. Yeah. I mean, that's also when it comes to like art. Like, I don't know. That's why I like making art that is more like, let the viewers imagine what they want to see. Let the viewers do that work, basically. That can be hot, or wholesome, or cute. I wasn't even looking at your boobas. Ooh, okay. I think I know what you mean. Oops. Hashtag caught on 4K. Wait, no, actually not 4K. It's 1080p. This is a very, very nice chill stream so far. Thank you guys for like watching. Being so hashtag respectful. I do appreciate it. I did a lot of like back exercises, like back exercises for my back today at the gym, and I kind of like just realized that my back isn't hurting anymore. It might also be because I've been like bathing, like literally like bathing in the sun lately, so maybe I was just like, you know, lacking a little bit of that vitamin D. Or maybe I should get one of those chairs that like cost $1,000. That's probably the problem that I have. Because money solves all the problems, am I right? I want to learn how to skateboard. I need a very expensive skateboard so I can skate. You may have forgotten your back at the gym. It's still there working out and suffering. Oh no. It's kind of a creepy idea. It's a little Rayman-esque. I'm gonna bear sleep. Are you actually going to bed? Oh, taking a nap. Enjoy your nappy nap. I took a nap this earlier today as well. And it was one of those naps where you like wake up because your brain was kind of like going like a detour and just like making you like imagine things like, hey, do you want to think about death for a bit? And I'm like, no. Why? I think the best thing you can do is whenever your brain kind of like starts like, you know, like spiraling into like bad territory, is just like put down your phone and go for a walk. Because that's what I always do, and it out of like 9 out of 10 times it always helps. Music over, time to go home. But I am home. Getting the ice right is super important to me. So that's what I'm gonna try. This one is a little too long, I think. Yep, that's my eyes. Isn't it crazy how, like, the moment you give a character eyes, it's kind of like you sprinkle, like, magic, like, life dust into them. You do, like, and all of a sudden they look alive. Not the game. Oh no, that's Live Alive. Oops. Oops. God, I'm on a roll of, like, being cringy as hell today. Jesus Christ. Timber Growlhowler. Hello. Fair after all. Welcome, welcome. puns. Hello, it's me. I'm the bear with the buns. And the bad puns. I have good buns, but bad puns. You can say that like 3 times in a row. Being an artist is so fun, because I could just like say like, I want to draw my bear's butt. And I can just do it. What do you think about the Mario movie? I did like a whole segment on it. All in all, it was just very... I'd say it was a fun watch. But I would not like recommend somebody to like go watch it for like the story. It was a fun watch. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm looking forward to what they're like gonna do, hopefully, with more Nintendo characters and more Nintendo IPs. I want to see Star Fox. I want to see Peppy. It was a very beautiful long TikTok. Yeah. Glamdoodle, I don't know if you were here before, but I kind of, one of my like points that I made was the story felt kind of like just like puzzle pieces like stuck together. Or like there was like no glue between some like segments. Like there was a whole like I don't want to get into like the spoiler territory, but there was like a very like, what do you say, like heartfelt like scene with a specific character, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, like boom, like here's Bowser Jr. on his way to whatever he's like doing. And I'm like, hey, where's the character like reminiscing about like what they just experienced? Felt episodic. Yeah. Man, they should have done a Steel Ball run. Anyway, you guys ready for the next episode? And let me check my calendar. Oh. I'm still like I'm still for the people that don't know, Netflix is kind of doing a little fucky wucky with the, what's it called, the like stream schedule. Like I thought it was gonna like, you know, one episode per like week and stuff, but they kind of made it like, here's episode 1 and the next episode will be in 4 months. Good luck, bye. Kind of weird. Are you talking about JoJo? Yes. But yeah, we'll see how like things go. I do love me some JoJo. I still gotta finish that drawing that I started with Unbound. Making the worst business decisions all over again. Yeah. What would be the name of your stand? Shit, I think I had a good one the other day. It probably is gonna be something like Daft Punk related, because my username is basically, you know, like a reference to their album, or like to their song Human After All. Not even going for Daft Bear. Maybe. Ooh, how about this? My stand is called One More Time, and all it does is it puts the enemy into a loop. hold on, that's already a stand, right? Wasn't that the bad guy in freaking JoJo Italy edition? Forgot his name. Any JoJo heads in chat? The killer? I think, yeah. Traps them in the subtle foreshadowing meme. Ooh, that would be fun. With his exploding Toyu car. I think I'm not entirely sure if I watched JoJo in like the worst way possible or like the best way possible. Because I had a friend come over and he was just like chilling at my place for a few weeks. And we just like... we watched like JoJo after JoJo. I think at some point my brain was just like on autopilot. I want to make his belly a little fluffy. Kind of like... you know, he just woke up. Hero Bonzo. Hello. First time chatter. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think I need to like redo his moop. Because I wanna make it a little bit more... let's see here. I want to make it a little bit more saggy, give it a little bit more volume. There we go. I think that's actually perfect. Yep. Are you guys enjoying your little live cam in the lower left corner of the screen? The things I do for you guys. Sigh. You hear a distant whoop, whoop. What was that? Oh, oh. I think I like this one more. You've lost interest in Gundams after watching too many too fast. It's kind of how I felt watching One Piece. I remember I had like an entire summer just like watching episode after episode, and I kind of started feeling... I started feeling numb. Like you gotta, you know, you gotta like space out your stuff. Too much of something is never good. That's why I don't like streaming like every single day, because I feel like it gets like too monotone. Gotta give people a break to, you know, like just chill for a bit, let them do their stuff, and at some point when people are like, hey, what is this bear up to? I press the stream button. Hope you're doing alright. Very nice drawing. Thank you, Huff and Toasty. I hope you are doing alright. But yeah, for people that like joined new, I recently hit 1,000 followers, which is still insane. Thank you so much. And I was thinking about doing something what's it called, special. Something that I can give you guys back. And one of the surprises was my new PNG tuber that you're seeing right now. And the other thing is this drawing that I made of like the classic Baloo and like a, you know, classic environment. And this will be probably online in the next week or so. So you can like grab it and use it as a wallpaper. I already have it as my wallpaper and I freaking love it. And his classic ass. Nice cake. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this one more time. This is the reference that I was using. This is in the movie. All I'm gonna say is, I feel like I toned it down. But yes. Glad you guys liked it. Reverse B. Don't say that. I love streaming. It's so silly. Also, I hope you guys liked me like yap about the Mario movie. I kind of want to do more of these like sort of one-offs in the future. Because I like to, you know, kind of get a little bit out of my comfort zone and just like see where I can like take things with this streaming. Just like streaming stuff, not only art, but also maybe games and stuff. I mean, you guys seem chill, so I think nobody will like, no one will mind. He looks so squishy. Can this be like my Cinderella moment where it's like, I'm like drawing this scenario, and it kind of like happens overnight. Like he becomes real. And I wake up to like a big bear in my apartment. Bear butt drawing when? You just missed it. Hearing you yap is part why I enjoy your stream. I'm glad to hear that. Also, chat, I really gotta take a break for a sec. So I'm gonna go BRB real quick. I'll leave, hold on. I'll leave this on screen so you guys can enjoy. I will also turn on ads. So if you don't like ads, mute the stream now. And once I start yapping again, you know, it's like, you know, safe to come back. But yes, quick little break. I need to stretch. But yes, be right back. Also, I just realized... Yeah, also I'm back. Hello. Peekaboo. Damien, are you still here? Because I just realized you've been watching every single stream that I did so far. 30 stream streak, what the heck? He's probably not here anymore, because he didn't want to get spoiled. But man, that's crazy. Also, I cannot bear believe that I've been streaming for like... I have like streamed for like 30 streams in total already. Crazy moment. So yes, hello, I am back. Hope the ads were bearable. Just a little joke to soften the mood. Okay, Bagheera time. Hitting milestones every day. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like a game. Which also like turns it a little into a game because you can, you know, like set your own goals. You know, you get like achievement. You literally get achievements telling you like, okay, you've been streaming for this amount. You hit a maximum viewer number of this amount of people. You know? It's kind of fun. Which is supposed to feel like a game itself. Apparently you get actual things once your watch time hits big numbers. Ooh, interesting. Do you get like a shiny gold plate that has my name on it? So I can like put it in the background of my videos? So people can be like, ooh, he means business. Kind of cool. Yeah, this is a perfect like floppy ear. I like how this looks. Ah, streaming is so fun. I love it. It's a trophy? Ooh. I think I kind of nailed his ears, which is nice. Because I don't draw Bagheera that much. I haven't drawn him in like months. So getting his like design right is a little tricky. How are you guys on your end, by the way? Chillin'? Having a good time? Are you enjoying the stream? waiting for work to end mostly. I think if I still had my desk job, I would go like crazy, just like thinking about I want to go home and stream. Chilling till sleep takes you. But what if I like scream on purpose? Because that's funny. You just started with Twitch? I mean, yeah. Just go for it. And see how things like go for you. You'd be surprised with how sweet people can be. My favorite part of Twitch is like the rating. Just like seeing somebody's voice just go like a few like what's the word? A few like notes higher. Because they're like so excited. New people are watching and they go like, woo! We got your neighbor for that. You don't need to scream. That's true. Although I must admit, he's been a little bit more quiet lately. Which is nice. But still, it would be awesome if he, you know, could leave his apartment at least once or twice a week. Just saying, please. Crystal Mac, hey, welcome. Saw these two Baloo and Bagheera? Yeah. My initial idea was I want to have a cute like couple thing where they're in the bathroom in the morning. They just woke up. This is, by the way, how my bathroom looks like. Unfortunately, without the bear. Sigh. But yeah. This is all still like a big work in progress, but yeah, I kind of felt like I want to do this. I want to make something more like my kind of style compared to the... Sorry, compared to the, you know, like the jungle bear that I drew, like the Baloo sitting on a log. This right here is like more up my alley. And I feel like you can feel it. Get some Twitch while playing Bare Necessities. Guess who's on the first recommended? No way. That's crazy, Deadly Jojo. So welcome. So you mean to say the toothbrush is yours? I wouldn't mind. It's okay, Baloo. You can have my toothbrush. Am I weird for like... I don't care if somebody like uses my toothbrush. Because it's like... It's a toothbrush. You have it like... You wash it after you use it. So it's like, in quotation marks, clean again, right? Because I know some people like completely freak out when they like find out like you were using their toothbrush. Not that that ever happened, no. But yeah. Ooh, I can't be using that, it was in your mouth. But you know what else? No, I'm not going this way, no, shut up. Gotta put the brakes on. I see we have arrived at the silly hours, TM. The bears get a little freaky at night. Freak after all. Oh, your brother was using your toothbrush? Okay, I get that. That's why I would be like, hey, don't. If it was like, let's say, if it was my boyf, I wouldn't mind. Or like a friend of mine accidentally like using it. But if it's like a family member, I'm like, yeah, yeah. I think this is starting to look very, very cute. Like not just only Baloo, but also like both of them together. Very, very adorable. No for his eyes. Bagheera has like a Giga Chad chin. I notice in like the references that I used that his chin is like very like, you know, big and has like more depth to it, which is kind of funny. You gotta be careful that you don't accidentally like turn him into like a Giga Chad. Baloo looks so round and huggable and pillowy. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was going for. So I'm glad it works. Right now I'm in like a mood to like continue drawing. I was actually thinking about like turning this into like a, you know, 2-hour stream and then I'll dip. But now I'm feeling like refreshed. Can go for a little bit longer. What do you guys think? Okay, no replies. I'm guessing you all fell asleep. So here, let me like wake you up again. I'm just kidding. It's all up to you. I'm just here chilling while doing my dailies. That's good, that's good. You would look for a video game to play next time or something? Here's the thing, I wanted to do a VR chat hangout a couple days ago. Or like I tried it out, and my PC like dies the moment I like press record or like try out to like do anything stream related. So yeah, I think my next step is to upgrade my PC, which will cost a little, since, you know, everything costs a little bit more lately. I think we talked about this last stream. Turning this maybe into like a goal. Like, hey, if we, you know, if I get this much money together, I can like buy myself new like upgrades or like new parts for my PC and maybe stream more stuff. How does that sound? Because I feel like a VR chat stream would be fun. Because then I can like goof around. Because right now I'm just, you know, I'm just a voice in your head and a PNG tuber. But yeah, if I was you know, playing with my VR chat model, you would see me bounce. You would see me be silly and like annoy my friends. What's your kind of game? Social stuff like VR chat? I love VR chat. I love to like hang out with friends during like, you know, VR chat hangouts and like meetings and stuff. I like multiplayer games. Like silly, goofy multiplayer games. Kind of like, you know, Peak is one of my favorites. I need an equivalent to the classic I'm talking to somebody while having like Minecraft on and just like jumping around in Minecraft. You know what? You know that feeling? Can't wait for it to go down a bit more. It started to do some hopping. It will go further down as the AI bubble deflates. Oh, absolutely. God, I'm like, oh, please, just burst already. I want to buy my graphics card for not like 4 digits. That would be cool. What if I get rid of his, this part here? No, I don't like that. I kind of like the feeling of, yeah, they're naked. What about it? It's very sweet. It's like a feeling of comfort. They were roommates. They were roommates, now they're lovers. Waiter, more yaoi, please. The day you realize you can make more yaoi for the world to see is a good day. Like, just grab a pen and draw. Like, this right here wouldn't exist if I felt like, hey, I kind of want to give something back. Have you ever thought of tabletop roleplay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think like tabletop games or like roleplay games aren't not my thing. Because English is like my main language, and I feel like this like puts me in like a little disadvantage, because I would love to be like, like hop into a role and be like, oh, I'm gonna tell you a story about myself and blah blah blah, and this sort of stuff. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind in the future. Alright, let's see. Let's see these two goofballs. Ooh, this looks nice. Yep, that's them gays. There's no advantage, it's about having fun. That's true. You know what? I'll probably get into it if I had like friends surrounding me that were like into the game. Looks really good. Thank you, thank you. I had a D&D session once with like a group of people that I basically literally knew only one person of, and it was kind of like awkward because it's like, I don't know who you people are. And yeah, that was basically it. But who knows what can happen. Chad, are we loving this drawing or not? What's your opinion? You're loving it? I'm glad you do. It would be weird if you were like watching and you you hated what I was drawing. You're like, ugh, when is he gonna stop? Spoiler, never. And you do mean it? Well, hell yeah. I'm glad you do. I've got so much stuff planned. You guys have no idea. Once again, once all of like the, like behind the scenes, like tax related and like insurance company related stuff is like done and I'm like free to do whatever I want, it's over for you guys. Like, say goodbye to your wallet, basically. No, just kidding. This is so cute. And it's only gonna get better from here. Flatten, boom, boom, voila. Shut up and take my money. Exactly. By the way, guys, if you have a friend that likes bears, especially likes the stuff that I draw. Send them this this stream, because why not? Maybe they end up enjoying it. I've heard from a few friends that they like found out about my stream because a friend of them like sent them the stream. It's kind of awesome. Now let's give these two some colors. You can have my wallet, I'll just keep some of the cash in it. My wallet... I think my wallet is half as old as me by now. Because I bought it at like, I don't know, freaking when I was like 14. It's like a black, basic, like leather wallet, like fake leather wallet. And I've been like using the same wallet for... Did you not, like 14 years? Maybe even longer. It's a good wallet. It might come as a surprise, but I'm very resourceful when it comes to like, I don't know, stuff. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm still using the same iPhone that I bought in like, I don't know, 2018, 2017. And it's still holding up, so I'm like, yeah. It's just something I like in your drawings that I can explain. It's my soul. Every time I draw, I sacrifice a part of my soul and plant it into the drawing. If you squint your eyes, you can see it. No, but it's maybe because I spent, you know, I draw. Who would have thought, with like passion? So yeah, even Sponge Bear. Even Sponge Bear has a part of my soul. Probably like a bad part, but I don't know. I'm just yapping. Also for like a Thursday, there's quite a few people here, so thank you guys for like watching and stuff. For the future, I feel like Thursday is like the least best way, or like the least best day to like post art, because I feel like a lot of people are sick and tired of like their jobs. They just want their weekends, and yeah. Kind of noticed that over the years. Oh, that's the song with the crispy audio. Interesting. Hashtag thank Gnome, it's Friday. Yes, that works. Perfect. Now just this part, let's see if I can accidentally flashbang you guys again. No, there we go. Actually worked. What am I doing? I have his colors here. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Blueprint Baloo do be looking kinda cool. See, that's the cool thing about like art. Sometimes you like see stuff you draw and you're like, now this could be like its own project. Have a good stream. Thank you, Timber Growl Howler. It's a mouthful, goddamn. But yeah, hope you have a good food. So the Pork King, welcome. I like the love your stuff. Gives off like the vibe of like you leaving. Like screaming it from like the other side of the street. Keep going! Love your stuff! It's pretty silly. Okay, now for the most important part. The snout color. Honestly, I just wanted to shut up a bit so you guys can see the paw wiggle again. Sorry, the beans. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Go away. You too. I'm gonna do this the other way. Tossing away his cheeks. I'm giving him better cheeks. I'm making sure he has the best, the cutest cheeks there are. Not in front of the children. I think I know what's like bugging me. It's the fact that his tongue isn't his tongue color yet. Oh, this looks weird. I don't like that. Buzz Kruger, hey, welcome. Holy shit, you also watched 30 streams? You and Damien are like crazy. What do you have to say for yourself, mister? I gotta do something real quick, hold on. This cannot go on like this. I need my references. What I need is bare butt. Beautiful reference. Hell yeah. Now my PNG tuber is useful by like hiding the reference that I'm using. His butt is like right underneath my... Never mind. Gulp. Oh, it's still in the reference picture, oops. Now that's a fun color. I like that one. Baloo making eye contact with the Baloo. That is the most Bear After All thing I have ever done. Insane. Balooception. Ooh, I actually like that look. Maybe a little less. See, chat, using references, like color picking from like references. Good idea. I do recommend. So much bear. Yeah. Oh, the bear. So hi, Kalba Bear. Any bears in chat? Oh, that was like perfect. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you have a wonderful watch experience. Now at the end of this stream, I will give every one of you guys a little paper and a pencil, and you can write down what you liked about the stream and what you didn't like about the stream. And then you can place it in my mouth so I can eat it and never like look at it again. How does that sound? Sounds tasty. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You just hear the tinnitus ringing. The moment I accidentally flashbanged you guys again. You're enjoying it? That's good. Alright, so I can kind of feel this, the eepiness kicking in. So give me a few more minutes, and then I'll probably end the stream. Because I need my 8 hours of sleep. Because I got a big workload tomorrow. I have 2 commissions that I gotta work on. I can unfortunately not show them on screen, because they're a little spicy. And yeah, which sucks, because I like drawing for you guys. Good luck on the commissions. Thank you, thank you. They're both fun, because they're for friends, and my main goal with them is to make them as hot as possible, and I feel like I can achieve that. Let's see, moment of truth. And I missed. Where did I miss? I know, so sorry for like the blue. I wish I could change that. I see it. There it is. Come on. There we go. Congrats on 1K. Hey, thanks, Barley. Very nice to see you here. Hey. Just wanted to show you guys how quickly you can make a belly look even better. This is how I do it. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Put some Gaussian blur on it. Now we take a soft brush like this. I'm normal about this art. You wait until it's gone. Just you wait until it's done. But yes, hope you're doing well. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. And now we lower it a little bit. There we go. Very slightly. And boom. And for the most important part, his nipples. Oh boy! Ah. Also, I don't know what you did there. Is that like... Are those the bits? Did you like cheer? What's the thing like flying around? One bit. Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see. But thank you so much. Very sweet. I will give one kiss. Also, my shoulder is kind of getting tired, my goodness. Okay, what are we thinking, chat? I think his belly is a little too yellowy. So let me change that real quick. But that's way better. Let's put it on 6.9. There we go. I think I have a great mental image to go to bed with. Yay! I'm so happy. Very happy to hear that. I think the loose toothbrush would be like a nice blue. I don't know. He feels like somebody who likes blue. So hi, Nico. Hello, hello. But yeah, for the new people that are here, hello. I'm currently drawing part 3 of my 1000 follower special, which is still insane, by the way. Thank you so much. And this one is especially gay, as you can see by the little thumbnail in the left corner. Now let me give Bagheera some color. Just hanging on, thought I'd come chill. Well, that's nice. Let's sit down and relax. I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. I was talking about the Mario movie earlier. That was kind of my initial idea why to, you know, go live. I didn't think I had it in me today with like streaming, but here we are. 3 hours later. Like, you know, 2 hours later. Now, Chad, here's an important question, and I want you guys to lock in for a second. So for his... hold on, for Baloo's goods, like the lower part of his belly, like his underbelly. What do you think? Should I give it the same color as his belly? Or like leave it the same color as his, you know, like the other like parts of his body? Let's try it out a bit. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. Can see my mistake. This is what I mean, by the way. Right here, look. Honestly, the underbelly can be any, but you're drawing attention to it if you color it up. That's true. Let's see. Let's test it out for a sec. Damn it. I like both. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it for now, and when I do the shadows, I'm gonna see how it looks in comparison. 50-50? Yeah. Hold on. Maybe if I lower it. Man, I'm really liking this Baloo. Why can't you be real? Why must you be fictional? Why can't I like wake up at night, like hear something in my bathroom, and it's just you? let me be extra freaky. Watch this. Okay. Maybe not that, like, crazy. Hold on. Let me lower it. There we go. Chill, Twitch. It's only shadow. It's only a shadow. Now that looks stupid. Yeah, that looks better. Right now, unfortunately, I don't have a Bagheera reference. Do I have one on my PC? Let me check real quick. No, that's Baloo, that's Baloo, that's Baloo's big butt, that's Baloo, that's Baloo. I looked at like pictures of Bagheera, but I didn't save any. That sucks. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna be focusing on... should I end the stream, guys? I'm like asking you. You know what? I think I need a break. 'Cause my arm is a little tired. What do you guys think? Do you mind if we continue this at a later point? Get that rest, Pookie. Hey, only my Pookie can call me Pookie. You can call me Dookie Nukie. Oops. Nah, it's fine, all good. I'm just being silly. Oh, Roadhog time. Hi! I updated my PNG tuber. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like them. You should see what they do in the idle animation. I'll shut up for a bit so you can see it. There it was. The beans wiggle. So have a good sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, did you see Roadhog? That's almost on point. Like, I feel like he is close to the original colors. Let me, like, check a screen cap real quick. Okay, he is definitely a bit more dark. Still kind of want to make sure that people can, like, identify that it's Bagheera. I think this works. Maybe a little bit more blue. A little bit more blue-ish. Oh, that's actually... Holy shit, that's actually perfect. Maybe a little bit less? Yep, that's his colors. Also, I just realized I made a mistake. This part up here doesn't exist. I made it up. Oops. And his mouth is much more... Okay, his snout is much more purple-ish. Maybe not that hard. I hope this is entertaining to watch, by the way. Think this looks good? Yeah. His mouth is definitely a lot more, like, saturated. And this part is much more red-ish. Color balance. More red. There we go. It's very entertaining. Oh god. This is the color that I want, but I think I accidentally took some parts of I took some parts of his teeth. It doesn't look good. There we go. Alpha lock, boom. Baloo and Baggy are the power couple. Yeah! That's a Wolfie the Weirdo, hey! And Garodan Druid. Welcome, welcome. What are you guys thinking? Look at them gays. Just woke up. They're being cute together. What do you guys think? Or did you all fall asleep? It's a very chunky bear. Yeah, it's Baloo. He has to be chunky. Also, I just realized I forgot to draw his armpit hair. So chat, I hope you enjoyed this little stream. Kinda turned into a little bit longer than I expected. I will probably work on this off stream. Like maybe do some like coloring off screen, like off stream. And yeah, we'll see how things go. But this is wallpaper number 2. And I can't wait to like give this to you guys so you can, what's it called? Use it as your wallpaper. Yeah. Now let's see, who is live? I see another bear streaming. It's, oops. Oh, no. No. Oops. That was a mistake. Sorry, I accidentally knocked on your stream. I'm gonna raid a Pocket Bear Illustrator because they're drawing a massive Bowser. I think you guys are gonna like it. But yeah. Hope you had fun. Bye. See you guys in probably like 2 days or so. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for streaming. Of course. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Alright, goodbye now.